falling star, break the edge of the horizon, like the universe had written something only we could read. For a second, everything stood still. Even time forgot to move. The night stretched forever across the sleeping city, silver light on empty rooftops, like rivers made of dreams. And there you are, standing between tomorrow and every memory I hadn't lived yet. Some people arrive like a season. Some people arrive like a storm, but you arrived like gravity, quiet, invisible, impossible to escape. And then you looked at me. Shifted, every distant light aligned, every unanswered question found a place inside my mind. And for the first time, the universe felt small enough to hold us back. Starfall right across my sky, like a fire in the night. Everything changed the moment your light found mine. Like galaxies colliding, like planets rearranging. Nothing would be the Through the silence, through the distance, into something I can't explain. Fate was drawing circles across the stars above. Then every road I traveled was leading here to us, to this impossible moment where two separate worlds became one. Starfall, and the whole sky opened. Starfall, and the darkness broke apart. Starfall, and for one beautiful second, I could hear the universe singing. Maybe some miracles arrive disguised as people. Before I knew your name, I think I knew your shadow. Somewhere between a dream and a memory I never lived, there was a feeling waiting patiently, like the universe keeping a secret from me. Every wrong turn, every closed door, every goodbye. I used used to question, now feels different, now feels necessary. Like every broken road was drawing a map. Maybe fate isn't thunder. Maybe it isn't fireworks. Maybe fate is quiet. Maybe fate is patient. Maybe fate is simply two lives arriving at the same moment after years of almost. And somehow there you were. The stars above us didn't seem so distant. The night around us didn't seem so wide. For the first time, everything that felt random started making sense. Written in the sky before we even met. Written in the sky in constellations we forget. Written in the sky like a message lost in time, waiting for your light to find mine. To find mine. Every star was pointing home. Every road was leading on. Long before we knew. Through years and distance, through chance and circumstance, into the same horizon. If I could read the heavens, I'd trace your name across them. If I could hold a night, I'd keep this moment glowing. Because some hearts don't meet by accident. Some hearts spend lifetimes finding their way back. Written in the sky before the world started turning. Written in the sky before the stars began burning. Written in the sky, and all this time the universe was leading me to you. Maybe destiny isn't a place. Maybe it's a person. Somewhere beneath another skyline, you are staring at the same moon. Without knowing, somebody else is doing the same. Somewhere beyond another highway, I'm tracing constellations, trying to find meaning inside the distance. Different cities, different stories, different roads, different lives. Same questions, same longing, same silence every night. What if we're not lost? What if we're simply traveling toward the same horizon from opposite sides? Parallel hearts running through different skies. Parallel hearts following the same light. Parallel hearts. opposite of love. Maybe it's proof that love knows how to survive. Together at first. We circle through the darkness on different sides of the night. You beneath another skyline, me beneath another light. The distance keeps expanding like waves across the sea. Yet somehow every motion still pulls you back to me. Keeps turning faster. The seasons come and go. Cities rise like constellations, then disappear below. And still across the silence, across the shifting years, there's something still connecting us, stronger than our fears. Can you hear me through the static? Can you feel me through the storm? Can you see me in the places where our separate worlds are born? Satellites spinning through the midnight blue. Satellites still returning to the truth. Satellites, no matter how far we fly, we keep finding the same sky. Every heartbeat leaves a mark. Every memory becomes a beacon, shining through the dark. Not every journey happens together. Not every path runs straight. But some connections survive, even distance, even fate. And if tomorrow moves the mountains, and if oceans cross the land, and if time rewrites the story with a different hand, I will still recognize a light among a billion stars, because some souls memorize exactly who we are. Satellites, 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 drawn by something we can't see. Satellites, bound by something we can't leave. Satellites, and even at the edge of time, your orbit still crosses mine. Some connections don't need gravity to stay. shift before it happened. Like the air, it changed its shape. Every conversation faded. Every sound arrived too late. You weren't trying to be noticed. That's what made it hard to hide. Some people enter quietly and still redefine the night. I kept telling myself, stay focused, stay steady, stay clear. But every promise I was making started disappearing here. The closer that I got, the less control I found. Like something underneath me was moving the ground. Every step, every glance, every accidental touch, every second, every chance started meaning far too much. And suddenly the distance vanished like it never existed at all. Gravity pulling me out of my orbit, making the whole world forget itself. And no matter how I fight it, I keep falling right into you. Right into you. Not because I planned it, not because I tried, not because I needed saving or a place to hide. Some forces don't ask permission. Some feelings don't arrive slowly, they simply happen. I've crossed 1,000 highways, I've chased 1,000 lights. I've outrun storms and shadows and endless lonely nights. But nothing ever moved me the way you do, without a single word, without even trying. Gravity, stronger than the fear inside me, stronger than the walls around me. And every road I've ever taken was leading right here to you. To you. Right here to you. To you. Some people chase destiny. Some people are pulled toward it. I remember who I used to be before the questions multiplied, before every answer carried weight, before every dream had a price. I moved like an open horizon, certain of where I'd go, without realizing how little I actually knew. Now every choice is louder, every step echoes twice. One road leads toward comfort, one road leads toward life. And somewhere in the middle, I'm learning what it means to let go of old versions of me. Standing between who I was and who I'm becoming. Standing between the fear of falling and the fear of never trying. Standing between the familiar and the impossible. Lost between worlds, trying to find my place. Lost between worlds, staring at two different skies. Lost between person I was yesterday. Couldn't survive tomorrow. That's why the road became difficult. That's why the night became long. Growth doesn't arrive gently. It breaks old foundations apart, so something stronger can start. Lost between worlds, but finally finding my direction. Lost between worlds, but finally trusting the motion. Lost between worlds, and for the first time I'm not afraid of what comes next. Maybe becoming yourself is the longest journey of all. The ocean looked calm from a distance. That's the dangerous part. You never see the current until you're already moving with it, until you're already gone. I tried replacing your memory with crowded rooms, with endless motion, with cities that never sleep. But every distraction eventually dissolved and left me standing exactly where I started. Some feelings don't disappear that way. Some feelings don't surrender. They return again and again and again. Cosmic tide pulling up the edge of my heart. Cosmic tide tearing every defense apart. Cosmic tide, no matter how far I run, I find myself back where you are. Every season changes, every skyline fades, every version of ourselves learns a different name. But something underneath it all refuses to move, refuses to break, refuses to leave. I watched entire worlds evolve, I watched years disappear. I watched the stars rearranging themselves across the atmosphere. But nothing has been stronger than this invisible thread pulling through the distance inside my chest. Cosmic tide, stronger than the moon above it. Cosmic tide, stronger than the night around it. Cosmic tide, and every time I think it's over, it comes rushing back again. Some If this ever reaches you, know that I tried 1,000 different ways to explain what happened, and failed every time. Some feelings are larger than language. There are still moments when I almost call, not because I'm lonely, not because I'm broken, but because something beautiful deserves to be remembered out loud. Like trains through the night, stations appeared, stations disappeared. People arrived, people left, and somehow the memory stayed exactly where I left it. Light years away, but your love still survives. There are chapters I never showed you, conversations I rehearsed alone, versions of myself you never met because life turned the page too soon. If distance measured meaning, you would be forgotten. If time erased importance, you would disappear. But some names become part of us, some stories become blood, some people become constellations. We navigate by light years away, and still brighter than tomorrow. Light years away, and still closer than the past. Light years away, and if the universe expands forever, I'll still find your light. Some messages arrive late, but never lose their meaning. I left with nothing but a direction, no guarantees, no map, no certainty, just a feeling too strong to ignore. There were nights when the horizon disappeared, days when every answer turned into another question. Miles that felt endless, dreams across the universe. Follow the signal across the universe, through every impossible distance, until the darkness gave away. One planet, one sunrise, one heartbeat at a time, one chance, one reason, one step closer. The journey changed me more than the destination. The search became part of me, the waiting became strength, and somewhere between leaving and arriving, I discovered who I was. Across the universe, there was never another road to. Across the universe, there was never another road. Across the universe, and now I know some things are worth chasing forever. The stars weren't the destination, they were the guidepost. When all of this becomes a memory, when tonight becomes a photograph, when the roads we've traveled exist only in stories, remember this. We were here, we were real, and we mattered. Years will change the skyline, years will change our faces, years will rewrite cities and rename familiar places, but time has never learned how to erase everything. Some moments leave signatures too deep to disappear. streets will be different. One day we'll look back and realize we were living the memories we miss now. Memories we miss now. And if the universe keeps expanding beyond anything we know, and if tomorrow builds new worlds far beyond this road, there will always be a part of me standing right here inside this moment, refusing to accept. Until the stars fade, until the oceans fall silent, until the sun forgets to rise, until the end of all horizons, I'll keep this story alive. The greatest moments don't last forever. That's why they become